6'9", number 5, Kevon Looney.
Welcome again, David.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. He averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jordan Poole.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Green, and it's Bradley in at center. And for the Warriors, in at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Looney in at the center, filling out the middle. It's good from long range. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
Kevin, player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Load management, some people agree, some people don't. But minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league.
DeRozan passes to Bradley, and it's in there.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Here's Looney, guarded by Bradley. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Outside, Green. Five to shoot. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Stolen by Levine. "18 feet out. It's good."
In the mid-range area, the big vertical helps Zach LaVine get a clean look, no matter who's around.
And Smitty, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better. Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball kicks to Levine. Pass to Green. Over Green. Here's Bradley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
When he gets a few of those early, look out. It gets his blood pumping, and suddenly there's nobody who can hold him.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Wiggins left side. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And DeRozan throws it down.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Curry dishes to Green. The trade. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball finds DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Inside, Bradley lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Zach LaVine.
Warriors leading by 3. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Ball. Curry passes to Green. Outside for Curry. For the three. Chicago grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Some changes for Golden State. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And Porter subbed in for Jordan Poole. Then for the Bulls, Johnson's checked in for Tony Bradley. Jones comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. Moody's checked in for Wiggins. And the Bulls making a change also. Brown's checked in.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Warriors dance team.
There's a minute 34 left in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. A look at Chicago. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Yeah, everything's clicking right now, but what I'm curious to see.
Now, here's Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
Here's Caruso. Passes it to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Outside, Jones. Here's Caruso. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
That one drops for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bulls trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he drives in. Caruso, no good. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Caruso in at the one spot. It's Curry outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Second chance shot. No good on that one. And Golden State will come the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be game one of a 4-game road trip.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And after 1 year at UNLV, Derek Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Curry looking around. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. The three. They get it back. It's Bielitsa. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Colts has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Kuminga comes in for Andre Iguodala. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Moody. And Poole subbed in for Curry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Johnson. Green comes in for Derek Jones. Levine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
For Chicago, they had gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a...
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Brown outside. Ball with a wide-open look. And again, Chicago, no good. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And Poole gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Ball kicks to Levine. Over Green. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Porter passes to Kuminga. It's not going to go for him. Bradley with some nice D. Bulls trail by 12. To the inside. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now, delivering a pinpoint pass.
Here's Poole, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Levine. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas. And that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Warriors leading by 10.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Levine against Wiggins. And here's Poole for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Levine finds Ball. Levine against Porter. And Levine, here we go.
A burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Outside, Porter. On the basket, Poole. Back to Green. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Here's Poole. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now here's Green, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Poole. He's covered by Ball. Now Kuminga, and he makes that one. Kuminga's got his first basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's DeRozan. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Curry outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
Moving well off the ball. Steph got some space, and he buried it.
And Smitty, he's not that flashy about it, but Curry remains one of the elite ball handlers of all time.
Stephen Curry is efficient on how he uses his dribble. Great composure when pressured in traffic, and sometimes he will show off those skills.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Curry kicks to Poole. Back to Curry. Oh. Curry with another miss. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Now here's Curry. He's got 14. On the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his second foul of the game. Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
For your Warriors, Moses Moody.
Left side, Ball. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Green. Good on the shot.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming unblocked at the break. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Outside, Levine. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Wiggins with it. Now Green defending. He takes it in. Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Levine inside the three-point line. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Green. And there it is for him. And the Warriors lead by 9.
What concentration from Green there. So talented at burying shots and playing through contact.
Ball, the bounce pass. Outside, Levine. No good again that time.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this time out also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. You look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Ball. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Moment here now for an injury report. Check in with David Aldridge to see how Stephen Curry's doing. David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle, and as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack when he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. And the basket by DeRozan.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And becoming more physical over the years, DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane. One of Zach LaVine's better nights. He's both prolific and efficient these days.
Bielitsa pass it to Iguodala. Count it. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by Bielitsa. Warriors leading by 9. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Cool. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Warriors foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Jones, also Johnson out there. Levine is out there with DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the point. To the paint, it's stolen by Johnson. Levine with it, now defended by Wiggins. Tipped away, and stolen by Wiggins. Curry way outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Pass to Bielitsa. Kicks it to Wiggins. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Curry on the runners off the mark. Bulls trail by 14. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here he goes. Oh!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
The added strength coming into play. Zach LaVine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Bielitsa. And Draymond Green's subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Then for the Bulls, Bradley's checked in for Johnson. Green comes in for Jones. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Curry kicks to Kuminga. It's up a three, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Levine finds Bradley. With some arc. Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
Another three for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The drive-by ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Bulls basketball.
Wiggins against Levine. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 22 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They double-team Curry. To the left wing. Here's Kuminga. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls trail by 17. Here's DeRozan. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. That's 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Left side, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here's Curry with the three. Drills it from outside. He's got 29 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Bradley finds ball. Clock at 6. Bradley, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. And another basket for Golden State.
Tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Looney sends it back. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Dotson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now the Bulls with it. Here's Dosunmu. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Chicago. They trail by 14. Passes it to Dotson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Payton surveying the floor. Off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.